welcome to Part 3 of the Brush Lettering Basics series. Part 1 went over upstrokes and downstrokes, and in Part 2 we went through over and underturns and compound strokes. Links to the previous videos will be in the description box below. In this video, we will be going over the last 3 basic strokes before we start concentrating on letter forms. These are the ascending and descending loops and the oval. I'll be using the Sharpie brush pen. I didn't know Sharpie had these until I received one in my InkyBox subscription. That box has opened my eyes to so many different types of tools and brands. More information on that in the description box below. You're always welcome to use any brush pen you'd like. Now we're going to start with the ascending loop. As seen by this little diagram, it starts with a thin upstroke and loops down into a thick downstroke. Start by gently gliding up on the paper, then curve down slowly, beginning to apply pressure as you transition into a thick downstroke. The motion and pressures are similar to the overturn stroke from the last video, but the only difference is the shape that you're making. Changing angles, you can see the pen barely touches that paper as I create that upstroke, and the feeling continues to be light as I begin that loop over. Once the direction is fully down, I can begin to apply pressure for that thick downstroke. The descending loop, the strokes are opposite. We start with a thick downstroke, then loop under, transitioning into a thin upstroke. Once again, the pressure and motion is similar to last week's underturn. The only difference is the shape we're creating. Changing angles, you can see the pressure immediately as I press down on the thick downstroke. You can see that right before entering that loop, I'm already starting to raise my brush slowly. The loop is part of the thin upstroke. Now let's work on the oval. It starts with a thick downstroke, creating the first half of the oval shape, gradually lifting the brush pen up as we approach the undercurve to create the thin upstroke half. Changing angles, you can easily see the changes of pen pressure as we make our way around the oval. Thick downstroke into a thin upstroke while forming the oval shape. Let's end here. Be sure to practice all the strokes you've learned in these last 3 videos. Next time, we'll work on letter forms. Make sure you don't miss the lettering series by subscribing and tapping on the notification bell. Bye!